Can you dig it, sucker? Dun, 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 dun. We know Booker T and Swerve Strickland have got a bit of an ongoing feud about pretty much institutional racism within the wrestling business. So here we are. Welcome back to Fog Wrestling. Dynasty, whatever you want to call it, is in the books, and I'm ready. I'm ready to rock and roll. So let's dive straight into it. As Swerve Strickland cut a promo post pay-per-view, and of course Swerve Strickland lost to Jon Moxley. Could he have been venting his anger out on Booker T instead of somebody like Tony Khan? Potentially. That's what he said. When I talk about representation, I mean it every single fucking time. I speak on it. In 1 year, this kid right here who's supported you the last 12, 13 years, in 1 year, 5 main event pay-per-views for Swerve Strickland. I don't just speak about representation. I go out there and prove the fucking thing. I only made it this far because of you people right here chanting, "Whose house?" Thank you all for being here. Thank you all for the merchandise. Get home safely. And one last thing, just for my amusement, fuck Booker T. So, end of quote. I think Swerve Strickland's picking a war he simply can't win. Oh, he's main evented. So he said he's main evented 5 matches in the past year. What? So what actually are they then? This match, and then honestly, I could not tell you what the other 4 are. I mean, I'm pretty sure he was world champion at one stage last year, but was it him, Joe, and Moxley triple threat match or something? Either way, it's like Swerve Strickland, is he hinting at the fact that, well, look, Booker, in this company I've main evented 5 times in 1 year. See, in that other company where you say racism doesn't exist, I didn't get hee-haw. But that's got nothing to do with anything. You know what I mean? Cody Rhodes was a fucking jobber before he went to AEW, right? And there's plenty of other examples of people jobbing clean out at the end of the day. Like, look at Jon Moxley. Yeah, he was WWE champion at one stage in WWE, but we'll also look at the last couple of years for Jon Moxley. Absolutely brutal. Like, let's be honest, they were absolutely brutal. Doing nothing, you know, getting injected with stuff on Raw, coming out wearing gas masks for no real fucking apparent reason. I mean, as much as I find some of it funny, at the end of the day, it's not entirely funny. So yeah, I don't really understand where Swerve Strickland's coming from in all of this. Because it's like, is he heading to that? We don't know. But he's saying fuck Booker T, and it just seems like a bit. I don't want to say it's completely and utterly pointless, this feud between them, because it's not made up just for the sake of it. But you've seriously got to look at it and be like, they are kind of arguing over nothing. Swerve was a jobber in WWE. Booker T does hang on to the fact that maybe in WWE there's just not enough talent for WWE and they're not racist and things like that. Booker T then pointed out when anyone was racist to him, he told them straight to their face and he dealt with it. So I'm going to be willing to bet Booker T, if he genuinely thought there was like racism going on in WWE right now, he would stand up to it and stand up for other, wrestlers starting it. But yeah, I'm not going to lie, here on Fog Wrestling, if you've watched the channel for a while, we've called out Triple H. You know what I mean? It's like, you look at black male wrestlers, what have they done since Triple H just took over? Hurt Business got completely and utterly jobbed out, right? Then you've got, hey, come on, big man, walking the dog here. Then you've got, what do you call him? Like Carmelo Hayes, main roster, literally first eliminated in the Rumble, and getting jobbed clean out, week in, week out, which I find is pretty funny, because we all cried for years about, oh, he should get called up to the main roster, then he does, and what do they do about it? He wrapped in Hall. And there's just so many other examples, to be honest, with Triple H. You look at them, there's so many in NXT. When you look at Omos doing actually nothing. He called him back after a year, and look at that, look how'd that go? Like an absolute house on fire. You know what I mean? He apparently, I don't know where he was, but apparently he was doing the best work of his career. Triple H calls him back, and to do what? Just sit there and have them doing nothing. They haven't had like a pay-per-view match in absolute years. Like, I'm pretty sure they haven't had like a singles pay-per-view match in like 600 and some days. The New Day's heel turn, people pretend it's like the 7th greatest heel turn of all time. And what's Triple H? Let's see if it was the 7th greatest heel turn of all time. And they're two guys that are there every week. They're not doing a Big John, who's never there. So, yeah, Triple H, man, I think there's question marks about him, about Vince. Far too many people have come out and defended Vince, and always said he stood up for them and booked them in good spots. So people need to drop the vendetta against Vinnie Mac. But yeah, this beef will roll on.